Broadcasting Service.
Let me hit record real quick.
Yeah, the fingerprints on your screen look like an entire landscape.
Shh, be quiet.
Well, you're not going to want to use this audio.
Shh. Starting.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Are we live?
Yes.
We're like live as I was sitting here doing this.
PBS Live. I'm with Kyle Murphy,
Hail voltage.
in-house.
Cancel.
Yeah. First, we want to thank our Voltage sponsor. Shout out to Voltage for making great stuff on the Lightning Network. You know,
The best.
they really do great things there.
The only. Never mind.
What were you gonna say?
I was just trying to run with the way we started this show. I was gonna go in like the direction of like they will be the only infrastructure company that you can use.
I think so.
Hail voltage. But
Yeah, if you're looking,
folks, for those of you who tuned in late because we didn't have the show streaming, we were talking about how you point in the military, and it's very knife hand.
it's kind of how Voltage runs Lightning instantly. You know, it's enterprise-grade infrastructure for the Lightning Network. It's scalable, and it's just as fast as Kyle's hand. It's as easy as Lightning itself. Thank you, Voltage, for sponsoring this episode of PBS.
How's your week been, man?
Busy.
Yeah.
Getting ready for Legends of Lightning. Is anybody gonna
got a
hack
busy weekend,
tomorrow?
yeah?
Who's hacking tomorrow? I am. 1, 2, 3,
Got a couple.
4,
Maybe.
5. Okay. So 5 people out of the 10 people in here right now. Cool.
Are we ready for that? I mean, we got Ben Carmen's DLCs.
Yeah,
we have
Ben.
the first ever Pleb Crafts with Pleb Poet.
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
Open source T-shirts. Has that been done in Bitcoin?
Sure. No. Yes.
I don't know.
Purple.
I think
1972
Pleb Poet's
Denver
gonna
Broncos.
start a trend. I think so.
Yeah, it'll be good. Week 1, we can do open source T-shirts. Week 2, we can do finishing the walls at PlebLab.
Oh, you did?
You got blueprints
Cool.
for open source T-shirts.
Nice.
I got the white paper.
The white paper for open source T-shirts.
Nice.
Don't show it to Tony. He'll attack it.
Maybe we can make a mutiny T-shirt. That would be cool.
Open source T-shirt privacy attacks.
That'd be really.
Means a logo.
They have a
It
logo.
just says mutiny.
That's
Oh, it's an M. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be sick. We made a.
hey, what's that supposed to mean? PlebLab's logo is just PlebLab.
Well, that's true. PlebLab needs a logo too, and it's like an insignia.
You don't like
Yeah.
our logo?
I like the cursive
Yeah, it's kind of grown on me. I need to know that font whenever you get a chance.
There is no font.
Yeah, I need
If
yeah,
I had
we
a
need-
friend draw it.
Yeah.
I took.
we need that friend to make the whole alphabet.
She would.
Cool.
It's funny though because like I fought forever to try and get us a logo,
This logo.
and it was like this thing where it was like logos are hard. Everyone kept telling me logos are hard. They take time, and I had a couple of people give me a couple of different things, and I was like, I don't like it. Eventually, we all kind of agreed that like just probably for simplicity's sake, we should just like pick like words, just like use words, just like PlebLab, one word, that'll be the logo. And I was like, okay, cool, I like it. Then I ordered the hat that I wear often, the one with the like the pink leather patch. And I think it was Topher was like, I really like that. Or somebody said they really liked it. And I just like took the cursive that was on the like standard font from the people I ordered it from Etsy. I sent it to my friend and I was like, make a couple of changes to this, like make the E and the A a bit more legible and make like the whole thing more bold. And that's what she sent back. And I was like, okay, great, done. I like stopped asking people if that was going to be acceptable or what they thought. I was literally just like, we need a logo. We're doing like a bunch of business with people that are like regularly asking for our logo to like put it up on websites and landing pages and like all of this stuff. And I just went 6 months without a logo. So eventually I was just like, yo, I paid somebody $80. She drew it up and we have a logo.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Millie was doing the design for the website. It's like, I think a lot of us here are just too far into like too close to like actually give a solid like, you know what I mean? Give it a solid design, give it a solid logo. We're just too close.
No,
to the thing at this
yeah.
point.
I think that's fair. I think it's like we're like so involved in the project that you like want this thing that's perfection, and you're like never going to attain perfection because that's literally impossible.
But the new website looks amazing. That should
Oh
be
man,
launching
that
here
looks great.
pretty
Super
soon.
bullish.
Yeah. We don't really have anything on the list.
There is no list.
What do you guys want to talk about?
We could talk about this beautiful wall behind us.
Oh yeah, how
you
did that
like
go on Sunday?
How'd what go? Oh, the painting?
Yeah.
Dude, it's coming along. I mean, our in-house crafts person is killing it with the paint job. We got a couple of Easter eggs in our new room that will be where we host all of the dedicated desks moving forward. It's going to be a very, very visually like immersive room when the whole thing's done.
Yeah.
I know at least a handful of people that are like really looking forward to like just the experience of peeling the tape off the wall. I know I'm one of those people. I'm like really looking forward to the experience of like peeling back the tape and seeing the final product. It's going to be so satisfying.
Yeah, and I think even Tristan's been running around the space like putting Zap everywhere. He said there's
Yeah,
like there's
I'm gonna
like,
slap him if I ever see him put another Zap on a window.
He keeps putting Zap all over the place.
I don't know what that is.
What did he put on the? He put something on the toilet.
In You Are the Moon You're Looking For. Was that him?
No, that's the other one.
ETH Dev Workspace.
What?
Okay, that's
Inside the
pretty funny.
toilet, he
Or
put.
wait, ETH Dev Desk.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, that's funny.
I'll allow it.
So we
Let's-
have a spot for we have a spot for one ETH Dev.
We have a spot for folks. For those of you who couldn't hear the audience, we apparently one of our members here at PlebLab wrote ETH Dev Desk on the top of one of our toilets. So if you're out there and you're building on ETH, we have a desk for you.
This is what they're doing at night. Yeah.
And a cereal bowl.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good, man. The space looks really good. It's coming to life. I like it. I hung up the Bitcoin banner today.
We got the Bitcoin flag back in the space.
Yeah.
We have paint on the walls. We're still lacking one of the 4 colors that we have, so we're almost at the theme of Google. We just have to put the
We
blue
gotta
on
set
the
up
wall.
those
and then
desks
we'll
over
have-
there.
Is that copyright infringement? Are we allowed to paint our office the same 4 colors as Google and get away with it?
Is it the same 4 colors as Google?
Well, they stole all the primary colors, like yellow, green, red, and blue. So,
And they
like,
stole the
yeah,
alphabet, too,
I've
as well.
definitely taken all of the Google colors and put them on my walls. They're different, but same, but different.
Yeah.
That's like the trendy way kids say it these days, or something. Or is that already a trend from the past?
What else are we talking about today? Anything? Anybody got anything?
How was ABC?
I feel like Austin has something. What do you want to talk about, Austin?
Well, I mean, this has already been talked about a lot, but everyone in Celcius got rug pulled again after they.
Did they really?
How?
Yeah, the data breach. Did you hear about it? It's like
Oh
the
yeah,
data breach.
I did hear something about it this morning.
What happened?
Was it a data breach or a data giveaway? I was told it was a giveaway. It was like basically Celcius was like, here's all the information about all of our users to the government.
So a court ordered them to produce that information into a document and hand it over to them.
Sure.
But that document got leaked. So the court made them create the document, but then they didn't protect the document, so it got leaked. And it has all of the amounts with dates, with names. Of
Well, folks.
Everyone who ever did anything in Celsius.
This is also why you just don't use crappy custodial services that do business with a bunch of shitcoins. Bitcoin
Yeah.
only, folks. Get your money off the exchanges. I mean, if you're even smarter, you'll do no KYC right from the get-go. We don't all have that luxury. We came in late.
Didn't
we're not that
BlockFi
smart.
happen? The same thing happened to BlockFi. Almost the same exact thing.
Yeah, it wasn't as bad for BlockFi, from my memory though. It was
Yeah.
mainly like marketing data for BlockFi.
Dude, this Celsius thing is like crazy.
We got some
Oh,
new
Ledger's-
folks in the house. What's going on over there? Simon, that makes sense.
Simon's in the house.
I was like, it's loud. What's happening over there? And it's, of course, that makes
Simon.
sense.
Last time he came, Logan almost died, so this is not a good thing for you, Logan.
I think we learned our lesson, though, right?
Protect Logan at all costs.
Yeah. Don't let the producer eat spicy chips. He's
I don't
He's
know
got
how
the
that's. I don't know
fortitude
how
of
that
a young-
slipped by me. I just didn't even watch him because we went to Mexico. You got sick too, but not as sick. Yeah, you were not good. You just have a what do you call it? It was like a full 2 days. What did you eat right now? Did you eat right now?
Spicy chip here.
Hey! What's going on, Simon?
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
You made a whole thing about not. You made a whole thing about not eating the fish in Mexico, and then you're like, yeah, let's eat some fish.
Hey, I
Yeah.
think. Hello, my friend.
We both ate fish after you said we shouldn't eat fish.
I don't think there's anything wrong with eating fish in Mexico unless you're
Definitely
like
something
in the
wrong.
middle of
Well,
the
it's-
country.
It's the water that they use to clean it. and
Yeah,
cook
yeah,
it.
right. That was your mistake. It's like the same thing as like eating fish in like Nebraska. You're not getting wild, fresh fish. If you go to where like I was in Mexico, the fish was better than
No,
everything
this
else
is
for the
Mexico
most
City.
part.
There's definitely fresh water around there. There's somewhere. I think it's like 50 miles away, maybe.
If you're not on a
fresh-
coast, don't eat the fish.
Hey, Simon. I like that haircut. Are you going to that big cut?
Special announcement?
Yeah, come here.
You can not. I'm just kidding. Come on, man. Yeah, come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Simon.
Hello. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're doing a barber event November 7th at 6 p.m. at the South Austin Barbershop. Everybody's welcome. I'm going to be there.
Is that a Bitcoin haircut you got on there?
It's a very Bitcoin haircut. You pay in Bitcoin with Oshi, you get some sats back, and I get some sats back when you pay with that. So let's go.
Where is that at, Simon?
So it's South Austin on Stastny,
Okay.
really close from downtown actually.
Yeah, that's right where I live. Yeah.
Right by where I live.
Oh, cool. So we're orange filling the barbers.
On Saturday?
Already started.
Saturday.
No, it's a Monday night.
You know,
Make sure you next time you go, tell them about PBS. Tell them to come on the show.
Okay, I'll ask.
We'll do a live haircut. Live haircut.
I'll ask that.
Yeah.
haircuts are haircuts.
Tony said haircuts are
haircuts
scams.
at the barbershop are scams.
I'm not gonna get
Look at this. Look at this fantastic fade and shave,
You were
man.
the Jason
How much did that
Statham?
cost you? Yeah, right. 10 minutes of your time. That's
Logan,
what I'm talking
where do you
about.
get?
Yeah,
Logan,
yeah,
where do you get a
yeah.
haircut at, Logan?
I
I
it
make
takes
the
me a little
terrible
bit longer,
mistake of going to
but,
Great Clips.
Yeah, a little
And
bit.
then it's just
15,
kind of a
15
roll of the
minutes,
dice.
and I got like myself a nice fresh haircut, and it cost me 0 sats. I don't get any sats
Yeah.
back, but I also don't spend any, so you know that's.
South Austin Barbershop.
Listen, I'm all for orange pilling
What about the one
everybody,
on
so I'm
Slaughter,
glad
Simon?
somebody who's doing haircuts
one on
is
Slaughter?
paying for it in Bitcoin.
Yeah, there's two. There's one on Slaughter and there's one on Stastny.
The one on Slaughter, does that one work too as well?
Yeah, it works as well.
Oh,
You know
okay.
what though?
I've been to that one before. Yeah.
I love that in Austin you can buy
So
a
it's
lot of
on
things on
Oshi right
Bitcoin
now?
at this point.
It's on Ocean?
A lot of things. It's just like amazing to see the continual growth of the circular economy here. Like I stopped this morning on my way into work to grab a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit. I paid for it in Bitcoin. It was great.
Where at?
Meteor.
Nice.
It's been a little while since I was there.
That's it right there, the haircut place.
Yeah, it's a dot on the map.
$35. Wow, that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's more than I'd pay for it, but
5% back in Bitcoin, man.
So you just go in there and show them this and that's it?
So you just
for $99 you can get yourself a fantastic Brio beardscape, and that's 3 haircuts, and you're invested in yourself after that.
Ooh, they have haircut beard trim for $50.
Stack sats
Nice.
by taking the $30 every 2 weeks that you would spend on a haircut.
Maybe I'll go. Maybe I'll go
Put it
there
in
this
Bitcoin.
weekend. Who knows? What time are they open till?
I think 6:30 is the last slot.
6:30. Okay.
2 things I don't think will be around deep into the future: barbershops and mosquitoes. I hope we kill off both
Barbershops
of them
and
for the most part.
mosquitoes.
Sega barbershops.
Look, if there's one thing I'm for Bill Gates doing that he said he would do, it's getting rid of all the mosquitoes.
Dude, he has-
Bill, listen, if you're listening, dude, get away from my beef, but feel free to kill all the mosquitoes, bro.
He has turkeys on there now too for Thanksgiving.
Bill Gates has turkeys on there?
Bill Gates. No, Michael has turkeys on Amber Oaks.
Amber Oaks. Folks, this is what Oshi does. It puts turkeys on Bitcoin.
Yeah. That's kind of cool.
Don't be a
man.
turkey. Buy your turkey in Bitcoin.
I feel like every time I open up the Oshi app, there's something new, and I hadn't even realized it. That's crazy. It's going fast. Yeah,
Dude, Zaprite's gonna
John,
be.
are they on Zaprite?
I can't wait to watch Zaprite continue to develop and grow even more. Like the first year together has been amazing, but like I use that product on a regular
Yeah, I
basis
use it
now,
too.
and I keep finding ways where I'm just like, dude, little improvement here, little improvement here.
It's surprising.
This thing's gonna be, dude, it's gonna be such an amazing platform.
It's
when
amazing
it, like,
that
I mean, it's
more-
already an amazing platform.
Not that
but like
many
the
Bitcoin companies actually use Zaprite, which is kind of like surprising to me. It's amazing.
It's funny you should say that actually, because, well,
I think more and more companies are going to keep using
I
Zaprite.
didn't say too much about it, like, the last few days before, I was talking to a bunch of people who were saying, like, oh yeah, we got like contractors that are sending us like,
Yeah.
I mean, John,
Yeah.
talk about the thread of thought that you had earlier where I was talking about recurring invoices, because like you talked about how there's like Bolt 12 and like all of these like static QR codes and things for like recurring payments. But I honestly also really like the idea that we've kind of come to with the idea of basically just having auto-generated recurring invoices where like, yeah, a static QR code works, but if I've got 10, 15, 20 different people that are kind of like paying at different rates, I could just plug those all individually and then be like, first of the month every month, or first and 15th of the month every month, and like plug in the price, plug in their email, and just like auto generate on Zaprite. That'd be huge, man.
I don't,
yeah, I think everybody's trying to solve that, like, subscription model, like, how do you replicate subscriptions when you just have credit cards you can pull from?
Yep.
And that might be like, you know, that might be all right for, yeah, for something that like, maybe like a gym or something or whatever that like wants to like, you know, doesn't interact with their customers. But I think for somebody who like that's using Zaprite, you can just set up like recurring like emails to whoever and say, hey, time to top up your account. And then an email goes out. I think that's fine to start off with. And
Yeah.
then, like build systems from that. So I think we can get like pretty good subscription system of like just using standard email rather than regular like.
Is anybody else in here using Zaprite?
I pay Zaprite invoices, that's pretty clean.
Yeah, I think
yeah.
Car, I gave John more feedback today that I realized would be really cool to see. Is like now, because I've been using Zaprite so often, I actually have other people that we're doing business with that are like returning the Zaprite invoices to me. And I
Yeah.
think a really cool feature to see kind of implemented in Zaprite would be like this button that basically allows me to import any invoice that's been sent to me through the email that I have associated with the account, so that like not only do I have a dashboard that shows everything that I've sent people, but it also shows me a dashboard of like everything that's been sent to me that I could open up outside of my email. Because sometimes like with Millie, with the website, for an example, like there were just like things that got in the way for like making the payment that I needed to make. And now I had to like go back and reach back out to try and get a new email sent because I couldn't find the old one. And like just being able to go in and click like import and have everything that's been sent to me up until that date sent to my dashboard, and then having like a clean all in one place where I could see any invoice that was sent to me and then kind of open the QR code for payment from there would be,
Yeah.
I think, a huge,
It works really well. I'm trying to log into it right now.
right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
I like it.
I mean,
Use it for
in the
everything.
move towards becoming an accounting platform. Yeah, get over there.
You're not in it.
Who will knock the office and let them out?
Get them out of here.
But yeah, it's cool. You can see like it even works on the mobile too, so you can see all the payments and stuff. So
Folks, Zaprite is not sponsoring us, but I'll give it a quick shill anyways. If you're not
It's 'cause John's our
not
friend.
using Zaprite and you're doing invoicing, you're just, what are you doing, man? Get your shit together.
speaking of fonts, these are individually created by John. These Zaprite. It's all individually created fonts. Or
It's a good looking website. It works flawlessly. It allows you to receive payments in any of the standard traditional payment methods, but it also gives the people you're doing business with an opportunity to see and potentially pay you in Bitcoin. So even if they're not there and not ready, constantly giving them the option and just keep putting it in front of them kind of I think it's like a good little constant kind of orange pill potential where it's like, he keeps sending me this Bitcoin invoice. What's that all about? I mean, honestly, that's probably another thing I'd really like to see would be the option inside of Zaprite to like bake in a discounted rate to pay in Bitcoin, to actually like incentivize that person who's not a Bitcoiner. Like, hey man, if you pay it in Bitcoin, it's 5% off. Sweet.
Oh, there you go. So we're getting sats back in Zaprite?
Zaprite, man. Zaprite for the win. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Zaprite's been busy, folks. Bullish on Zaprite. Yeah, not soon enough.
Oh, yeah, we've gone down this
Soon,
before.
TM.
2 weeks. What else you guys want to talk about?
That's going to be epic.
Yeah, so we, Nifty posts the...
Who's going to that? Said you're participating, right? Look at it. We got, dude. You've been on a lot of stages lately.
Nifty posted the
Stay humble.
the agenda for the Pleb Dev Village. You can see it right there, and then yeah, it's gonna be epic, dude. Carmen's doing a coding thing. Cody is doing one. Nifty's doing one. Rusty Russell, Evan from Zeus, dude. It's Tony wasn't invited to Pleb Dev. I'm just kidding. No, he was. You're doing. Oh, you're in the Socratic one. Oh, okay. Yeah, Tony's doing one. Coach Kyle's Corner is doing one.
Oh, that's still on?
Coach Kyle's Corner is doing one.
That's a cute picture of me.
Word.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keon. Oh, well, where's the Keon?
This is what
photo?
happens when you have no say in what's happening with the production of the event.
And then
you end up with like pictures of me in short shorts and like a pink bed with a stuffed polar bear.
Our own Austin here is going to do a fireside chat talking about his.
They asked for my
road
most
from
flattering
Pleb to
picture.
Dev. And then Keon's going to do one. Yeah, dude, it's going to be fun.
On that chat with us from Pleb Dev.
I don't know. Yeah, I think they just threw him on there. We'll see. I mean, we'll figure it out. But it's gonna be epic, dude. And then on top of that, there's gonna be a key signing party, popcorn. It's gonna be pretty epic, man.
I've never been to TABCONF, but last year, before we like started getting into conferences ourselves, and before I'd really even, I mean, I think at that point the only thing I'd ever been to was 2021's Bitcoin conference. But like a bunch of our guys went last year. Keon went, Super went, and everybody came back saying it was like the best conference they'd ever been to. And the people that are running it this year we're now like familiar with and friends with. So like they're saying this is going to be the best TABCONF they've ever put together. So
I think so.
pretty,
Yeah,
pretty stoked to see.
Sidwell and Steven have put together something pretty epic and massive. It's kind of cool too because they're gonna have multiple villages, workshops, speakers, panel discussions, builder day. They're gonna have a hackerspace. They're gonna have capture the Bitcoin.
I mean, we've worked with the guys
gonna
in
be pretty-
Atlanta.
it's gonna be pretty
I'm
cool.
bullish on the Atlanta team as well. Cool.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, shout out to Nifty and Stack for putting this thing together, dude. They just hyper focused over there at Base 58, and then Base 58 also launched the
What did Austin say? Based 58.
Base 58. Yeah, they launched their Bitcoin classes. So next month, or actually this month, October 17th, they're gonna be having Bitcoin classes over there in the same building as Bitcoin Commons. So it's only limited to like 10 people. So if you guys are interested in getting some Base 58 knowledge, sign up, dude. Yeah. Dude, bullish on Bitcoin this week. A lot of cool stuff is happening.
Speaking
cool
of
stuff.
speaking of educational stuff, it seems like the weekend workshops here. I mean, I think I've said this in one or two PBSs now, but like, I got a lot of feedback at ABC last night. Like a ton of people were like, dude, super bullish on the workshops.
Yeah.
And we got them scheduled out now from what it looks like all the way through like November 19th. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, so tomorrow, Ben the Carmen's doing discrete log contracts, then Pleb Crafts, and then we're going to do the Legends of Lightning. Dono's coming in to do the emceeing for that. So, like, you know how Dono is. He's very on point with everything. So that's going to be cool. And then the following week, we are at TABCONF, so no workshop then. But Nifty's going to come in and do a super secret workshop on the 22nd. And then Topher's going to do how to develop in Bitcoin Core. And then Keon's going to do his Web of Trust to start November.
And
yeah,
if you're out there and you're interested in doing a Bitcoin class,
Yeah.
what are we doing? 2 hours? Is 2 hours like the peak? What have we
I think
had?
as long as they can put a 30, 45-minute presentation together. I think the more
Yeah,
what we've seen is the
60-minute
more
classes.
like practical like that it could be as far as like hands-on kind of showing you. Like Austin did his Pleb Dev one. It was like kind of you could follow along. I think those tend to do really well. But yeah, Christopher David did one last week. That was really cool.
The feedback I was getting last night was, I mean, it doesn't surprise me because it's kind of like the thesis we've had at PlebLab and kind of what we've aimed to do. But it was gratifying to hear that the feedback was that they believe that we've kind of mission accomplished with that, at least thus far, which is the idea that the workshops, while definitely technical, are technical at like an accessible level for the people who are not super technical. And I think that's great because that's accessibility is something we've kind of been really focused on at PlebLab, I think, since the beginning, where it's like we're trying to make getting into Bitcoin, getting into development of Bitcoin, and just like the space in general. Just like we want to try and make it as available to anyone as we possibly can.
Yeah, it's been going good. Anybody else got anything else?
It's going to be a short PBS. Simon, where have you been, man?
Yeah, where you been, Simon?
Staying busy. He's a married man now with a baby on the way.
Yeah.
Working, but
Did you move into the new place already?
Pardon me?
You moved to the new place?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. November. Oh, nice.
That's
Yeah.
that's the term. Yeah.
Can't wait. Can we get? Yeah. Nice, good. That's good, dude. It's good to hear it. Yeah. What have you been up to? Yeah, what have you been up to?
Working and second stats.
Working in second sounds.
I got genuinely concerned about you for a little bit. You were like a very consistent PBSer, and then you just dropped off the face of the earth.
Yeah, I went to the lab 2 weekends ago. Was it 2 weekends ago?
I went to Brotilla.
Out with everybody.
Oh, nice.
Brotilla,
Brotilla.
some new events since you were last in town. Nope.
Nick wants to keep it going through the winter, dude.
For
Logan, tell everybody about Brotilla.
Why? Why me? What, like people haven't talked about Brotilla on this yet?
we've talked about Brotilla.
Okay, apparently everybody's hearing this for the first time today. That Brotilla is we all go to the big mass of people that forms on Town Lake, and we stand there with drinks.
There you go. You heard it here first from Logan. On the scene at Brotilla. Yeah. Nick loves Brotilla.
Nick is
Nick is
Brotilla. I'm
Brotilla.
pretty sure that's accurate. Yeah.
Nick is definitely Brotilla. You even have a foosball table now, or a floating? Yeah. Wow.
Fun facts.
The ladies love the umbrella.
Fun facts. 4 more hours.
Fun fact? What? What's a fun fact?
I said fun facts. 4 more hours until my fiance is back in town.
Oh, yeah. How's that gonna go?
That's gonna go.
Is she pregnant yet?
Yes, she's been pregnant for a while now. I'm pretty sure that's already been out there too. Oh, but you know what hasn't been out there since the last PBS? We found out. We found out we're having a boy. For those of you who haven't been filled in.
A little Kyle running around. This is all the world needs. Another little Kyle.
That's exactly what the world needs. Helios.
Kyle Jr.
Nope.
Carl Jr.
Helios. William Murphy.
There you go.
I like unique, and I have like a fascination with the ancient Greek culture. So we went with the sun god deity who used his golden chariot to pull the sun up every morning. And Helios, yeah.
It makes sense because you have the dog, and so he'll be able to use the dog to chariot the.
Yeah. The horse-sized dog. Huh? What the nickname? Yeah, that's. I don't know.
Those happen organically.
They do happen organic.
Look at
Eddie?
John's like, oh man, this is gonna be
Eddie?
great.
At least call him son. There's a little French.
Just call him Junior. Just call him Junior. I'll just call him Little Kyle, probably. Little K.
It's really easy to imagine a baby boy from Kyle. You know, 'cause he kind of looks like a baby.
I can see you bringing the baby on PBS too. I can
Oh, the
totally
baby
see-
will definitely be on PBS. I'll be bringing the kid to the office all the time, I'm sure.
Woo, doggy.
Mama will need a break every once in a while.
What? Call him Sonny.
Sonny? Yeah, it's a good nickname. It's possible. I'm sure Junior will work. Somebody will call him Junior.
Yeah, Junior.
I guarantee Carl will call him Junior.
Definitely call him Junior. Yeah, man. Good news. Congrats, man.
Thank you.
Yeah. When he told me the other day, he came in the office. He was like, "Carl, you got 2 minutes." I'm like, "Dude, leave me the f alone. Let me just finish some work."
I
felt
actually
bad.
didn't say anything. I walked through the door and he goes, "Dude, what happened to knocking? I got
I
stuff to
felt
do."
so bad.
And I looked at him. I was like, "I just wanted to let you know. I just found out I'm having a boy." And he's like, "Oh."
It's like the only time. Yeah. Yeah.
What's new with you?
What's up with me?
What's new with you?
God, dude. Tired.
That's
Yeah.
not new. Tell us new.
Something new. I got my motorcycle license. Yeah, dude, the DMV, completely
shit show?
amazing.
Oh, that's not what I was. I've never heard
No.
that ever
So
about
you-
any
so-
government
no,
institution,
it-
especially the
Dude,
DMV.
COVID, they learned some hard stuff during COVID.
Yeah, get out.
No, I'm serious. I'm
All right,
serious.
I need a new co-host. Get out of here. You're fired.
I'm serious. You put an appointment. You go. I literally was out in 40 minutes.
I mean, that's not that fast.
I went straight to the front of the line.
yeah, yeah.
There
yeah.
you go. Probably that's it.
That's.
But yeah, I got my motorcycle license, so that was cool.
When I used to live in Pennsylvania, when I was like younger, I would have friends every once in a while. I mean, it's not like a common occurrence, but every once in a while, somebody would hit me up like, "Yo, can you take me to the DMV?" I had one hard and fast rule. I would take you as long as you were willing to get up and get to the DMV at least 20 minutes before they opened. If you were willing to do that, I'd take you because you were going to be the first person in line. You were going to go right in, you were going to get done, and you were going to leave.
Yeah,
if
you
you
can't
wanted to
even do
go
that
any
anymore.
later than 20 minutes before they opened, call someone else.
Yeah, you can't do it anymore. You got to schedule it out.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
dude, it was so simple. All the people were nice. I was like, what is going on? Yeah, a month ago. But it's even more horrible when you have to like sit there and wait for like 5-7 hours and
Yeah.
what feels like
The last time I tried to schedule an appointment for the DMV in Texas, it was 3 months out. Same. 3 months,
you guys should
dude.
schedule them. They're one
Whoa.
month now. So
It's like I need to get.
Simon, what do you got?
Say bye to Anthony.
Oh, I was got a question. What do you got, Austin?
I was just saying bye.
Oh, okay.
Maybe. Let me
Does the janitor have anything to add? How you doing today, sir? Nope.
What'd you say?
I don't really know much about this, but I saw on Twitter earlier about somebody trying to trademark the Bitcoin stuff.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. What happened?
Wait,
with that?
whoa, what happened?
What happened?
Somebody's trying to trademark the phrase Bitcoin stuff.
Somebody's trying to trademark the Bitcoin standard.
They've got it like a Twitter article.
The slogan, the Bitcoin standard, or the book?
Sovereign mining.
I thought he wrote a book though.
Exactly. So they can't do
Yeah, they can't do it
Why not?
because he wrote the book first.
Yeah, but like they're claiming that
That he can't.
we're using it first.
Oh, they were.
That's what they're claiming, I guess.
claiming that. They're just like, no, I'm going to show you the tweet.
Yes. Send tweet.
Hashtag Bitcoin controversy. Dude, this is why I'm not on Bitcoin Twitter anymore. Like, bear market is just all noise. It's like 99.9% noise and like 0.1%
Are you gonna
signal.
put it in? You're putting it in the Telegram, Jana? You putting it in the
It's
Telegram?
more signal than what?
Walmart gets noise as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. So let me rephrase. It's the same 99.9% ratio. The difference is that the 99.9% is just gross. It's like all fighting, all darkness. Every time I open my computer, it's just like it's a picture of Joe Biden's face cropped on a guy who's like jerking off Zelensky, and like I'm over it, man. I'm over it. It's just like it's a bunch of fighting and a bunch of darkness, and everybody's just angry and upset. It's like I'll take the 99.9% noise where everybody's like noisy but like having a good time. I can't handle Twitter right now, dude. It's just
Oh, nice.
I thought that was today.
No, that was Michael Saylor. I can't remember who it was. Was just like, oh, I bet Michael Saylor's never done a Lightning transaction. And he was like, I'll do 3 right now for our 1,000,000 sats each.
Nice.
Whoever's getting the best meat below gets 1,000,000 sats.
He was participating. He participated in a stack chain today as well, which I don't even know what that means. I've seen it a bunch, but like,
Okay, I have a question.
what is a stack chain?
Yeah.
Great. Somebody answer this. I can't wait for the answer.
So essentially, like, it's an incrementing amount of Bitcoin that people are buying in a row
Yeah.
in a thread. So someone starts a thread and they're like $1, and then the next person $2, the next person $3.
Yeah. Cool.
I see it.
That's it.
So Michael
Yeah.
Saylor then today. Michael Saylor bought block 2,080 of a stack chain. So he bought $2,080 worth of Bitcoin in a stack chain, and it was like the most liked comment ever in a stack chain. So I guess that was
Austin, how does that work? Do you have to like
you just
be the first one to post saying I want this amount, so I'm stacking it, or like, it's not like a lightning torch where like, you have to actually like, get the same across the net.
Well, it's obvious in the thread because if you're the first one, well, it's basically like whoever replies to you, whoever builds the chain off of you. Essentially how it goes. Because if someone does $1 and then I do $1 and I post my screenshot, if me and someone else do it at the same time, then the next person who does $3, whoever they choose, essentially that's where the chain continues. So
So it's basically whoever posts first.
yeah, whoever posts first.
Yeah, so it looks like Safe. He sent out a tweet that said someone is looking to trademark the Bitcoin standard, which would be a big problem for me. I'm looking to consult an intellectual property lawyer on what to do. If you're interested, please email.
So that company then replied to that tweet.
Yeah, I see that. So yeah, so there's a company called Sovereign Mining that says sounds good. Let's get on Spaces and discuss. Is that
Oh, shit.
Is that confirmed? or-
that is him.
I know the man.
Who's that?
Hodl Tarantula.
Are you sure that's his though?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
now
wow.
that you mention it, that's for sure.
Huh.
Yeah, so
Well, that's a predicament.
it's just like taunting safety. Like, let's talk about it in public, but we won't like answer.
That's really interesting though, because I saw Sean message something on Twitter today, and I was like, I wonder what that was all about. But he was like defending Hodl Tarantula, and I was like, oh, okay. I don't know what, but
I
I,
don't
mean,
know, man.
what he said, I agreed with. Like, he seems like one of the least bad faith actors in the whole space. Like, if you've ever met the guy, like, he's a genuine character, but he's a genuine guy. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna go to bat for Safe until he comes around to cast iron. So good luck, sir. He's a freaking just stainless steel maximalist. Get out of here, bro. No, it's not fine. That's garbage.
What are you talking about? Cast iron seals. What's that?
Safe was he's a cast iron shitcoiner.
I thought you were off Twitter.
Yeah. I guess I'm not that off Twitter. Safe was like called out by like NVK and a couple other people for like his like shitcoining with stainless steel pans. He was bashing on
Oh,
cast
he
iron.
uses them for what? For steaks?
He uses them for cooking. Yeah. No, stainless steel is not cast iron, bro. It's cast iron or nothing.
Maybe it's cast iron's expensive, isn't it?
No, it's
No, it's
super
not.
affordable.
It's affordable.
Super affordable, super easy to use, super easy to clean. And like that's what Safe was like all up in arms about. He's like, you guys are all full of shit. He's like this.
It's easy to clean too. You just gotta use high heat.
Dude, cast iron or bust. That's it.
I don't know. I eat tacos. I don't know. And
Cars like
I
I'm
use-
Mexican. I don't need.
I eat tacos. I use comal for my tortillas. I keep it pleb, man.
What do you cook it on though?
A comal.
What I don't know what that means.
I don't know what it's made out of, but I know what it's called. It's probably a cast iron, I'd imagine.
Car throws it like right on the stove
Check your
top.
taco set. No, dude, I actually use K&C Cattle beef stew meat. By the way, you're underselling that.
Underselling, as in like.
Dude, that's like the best taco meat that I can get right now. It's like $6 on K&C Cattle. I
don't
know.
think
I don't want to tell everybody.
It's definitely not $6.
Dude, it's $6 for a big old, and you cut that up. It's like the best taco
Just,
meat.
you can buy just stew meat.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, okay.
He has no idea
I was
what
gonna
he's,
say, 'cause
he's
per
giving
pound
away
I'm
out there.
paying-
It's so good, dude.
I buy half cow at a time,
Yeah, you just get that stew meat, cut it up, get
which
some
is like
pico de gallo,
$8.50 a pound.
get some
I think is what I paid.
tortillas, dude. You can make like 20 tacos, no, 10 tacos for like $6.
What recipes? What steak I made last week?
Wait, you had a pleb steak?
We didn't talk about that either. Pleb steak. I mean,
I thought we were doing one back
were
here.
you not? You were there, right? But
Are
we
we-
didn't talk about it on
Are we
PBS.
not doing a pleb steak out here?
It's like on my radar, but we don't have the supplies and stuff and or the budget for that at the moment. But I'm looking at it. We're gonna try. My goal is for members of PlebLab. I'm gonna start looking at like a once monthly steak lunch. I'm just gonna have K&C deliver like a freezer full of meat, and then we'll just like have a day on like probably like a Wednesday where we'll just go outside, have like an hour-long lunch, and I'll just grill up a bunch of steaks for people.
Yeah.
I mean, we
Sounds
got
good.
like the perfect courtyard
Yeah,
for
that courtyard's
doing
pretty
something like
nice.
that, so we might as well put it to use. But yeah, I mean, look, dude, I don't actually really have recipes, but I can mock up something close, and I'll put them in the Slack group or something.
Oh, I just got a.
Which one was your favorite? I mean, that tzatziki on the meat was.
I got some on the ground reporting here coming in. This is and I quote: "Last I heard, Tarantula and his company decided to try to trademark it, then release it public domain or something, so nobody can restrict anyone from using the phrase." It's coming from the ground.
There you go, folks.
There you go. You heard it here first.
They're trying to trademark it so anyone can use it?
It's gonna be
He wants
public
to
domain.
trademark it so he can release it
As
into the
public
public
domain.
domain, so anyone can use it.
That makes sense.
Why did they put that explanation on Twitter?
I don't know. This is the information Carr gets in his phone. That's privy to.
You want to
Social
release
media.
your source?
I can't do that.
What's the sauce?
Then I don't have any source.
What's the sauce?
Anyway, what else you guys got? We're solving all sorts of problems today. Oh yeah. Yeah, you can take over. You got this. You have a great rest of the episode, Jana.
I mean, where are we at? We're at 6:15. We've had a pretty good show.
So if you show up,
It all goes downhill from here, folks.
if you
Just
show up
kidding.
tomorrow and you want to make a T-shirt, this is the design.
It's paint by numbers.
It's not paint my numbers. Okay, but this is a 2-scale rip of the lightning core lightning bolt. You recognize it? So this is real open source.
Nope, don't recognize it.
You don't?
Nope,
Have you seen lightning core?
nope.
Okay, you're not on Twitter. I take it from Twitter.
Cool.
But I'm. Yeah. They called it that on Twitter. Go look it up. Go look it up on Twitter right now. Yeah.
It says core lightning, but on the website it says lightning.
Anyway, this is a scale drawing created by me, so be impressed. It even has angles. Yeah.
It also doubles as a Stacker News.
But is it
So I'm gonna stamp Stacker News right in the middle.
is it
Yeah.
as cool as John's lightning bolt?
What's John's lightning bolt? Oh no, it's definitely not as cool as that lightning bolt. So you can come
Yeah, that was John.
to PlebLab and make a lightning bolt T-shirt, and then bask in the glory of the giant John lightning bolt on the wall.
Fuck yeah.
So tomorrow,
What's the idea here? Is it like tie-dye or is it just screen printing?
it's bleach dyeing.
Bleach
Yes.
dying.
So I'm bringing design elements, and you kind of decide how you want to put them together. What you want your shirt to look like out of like this design, and then like a Stacker News stamp, and then like a PlebLab stamp. You can use either one or neither, and have a good time.
Sweet.
Super has the first prototype.
Super, he doesn't. Super's wearing it right now, but he's not joining us.
Super wears that shirt semi-regularly.
It's a good shirt, I think.
Yeah. It's one of his 4 shirts, exactly. Well, That'll be cool. It's going on the shirt that size?
Yeah,
That's really big.
it is big.
What,
That was,
what do you do if it's like a woman's shirt? It feels like it's bigger than you.
But that's why it's to scale, because
You can shrink it down?
Yes.
I gotcha.
Yes.
Cool.
But that was Keon's idea for a shirt. I asked him if he had a Stacker News T-shirt, what would it look like? He said a lightning bolt all the way down. I was like, that's cool.
Dude, we have 80 members now.
Whoa. Look at us go.
Here's a topic. Is there a Bitcoin focused replacement for Meetup? Because Meetup.com is terrible.
Hey, I got a question that it's just something I was thinking about last night. And if it's not something anybody else is interested in, I'll probably just start it myself because why not? We need more meetups in Austin. No, I want to start. Somebody had actually suggested it at the very first meetup, and we are already kind of quietly working on it behind the scenes. Yeah, I want to start like a Bitcoin and politics meetup. We really need to get some Bitcoiners in politics in Austin, and I have plans and ways I think we can do that. But like, look, the thing is like this election cycle, it's like too late. We're not going to get anything done this election cycle. But if we start right now, we can affect 2024. And if we don't, 2024 is when they start the new 4-year cycles. So if we have another dumbass group of people running things in like the liberal directions we're running right now for 4 more years after 2024, Austin will become unlivable just like San Francisco. So I think we should probably start a Bitcoin and politics meetup.
I'm not a citizen yet, can
I wonder
You
if
can help because the voting is not, I mean, that won't take place until like the end of 2023. But we need to get like, it's the same, we're in the same situation. I told Carr a year ago when we started ABC, I was like, if we're going to affect politics for 2022, we need to start right now. If we're going to affect politics for 2023, we need to start right now.
But you're talking about, Simon, you gotta show that you vote.
I'm not even talking about voting. There's,
talking about like the mayor. What are my balance?
I would love to get a Bitcoin like knowledgeable group of people in two to 3 positions for city council and a mayor. Yeah. He's a great candidate. He doesn't know anything about Bitcoin though. That's the thing. It's like, I'm not really all that interested in getting like half-baked libertarians and then trying to orange pill them. We have enough educated, passionate, already orange pilled people who could affect real change at a political level. We should try and find them and push them into politics.
You should run.
I wonder
I'll think about it.
the people who have some issues with that, just because it's kind of hard to justify like the Bitcoin ethos.
Say that again.
It's kind of hard to justify like moving into politics and the Bitcoin ethos because of the separation of money and state.
The separation of money and state doesn't mean that you can't have people working at local levels to affect change. You like the people at the like city level, like those people are not printing the money.
Yeah.
The Fed prints the money, and like yes, we want a separation of money and state, but like
And there's gonna
even
be a local
after a
government.
separation of money and state, like the idea of like if you read The Fourth Turning, like the idea of the city state, the city state is still a state. We still have people like, in my mind, the way that we transition society moving forward for like a healthier government system is hyper localized, hyper decentralized, but still centralized. Like if you look across the Bitcoin space, that is a recurring theme. It's like decentralized centralization. Like Fedi is a prime example, right? It's like banking, but returned to the local level. You have some level of trust trade-off, but you're trusting people that you know at a hyper localized level. Governance is going to be the same thing. People are going to be doing things that are like governance oriented. And in my mind, those people will be the people who are good at organizing groups of people at scale. Because getting things done that are like at a citywide level require someone at like a citywide level kind of having that purview from the top. It's still necessary. We're not going to like a peer-to-peer completely one-on-one society anytime soon. Like I don't even know if it is entirely possible, and if it is, it's way down the line. But in our lifetimes, we could move towards something like a city-state model. And we're already on that path in Austin. I think we should keep pushing for it. So
I'm with you.
The blockchain summit or something like that. They are a lobby group.
yeah,
Lobby
Texas Blockchain Council.
That's it. They're
I've
met the guy, one of their
Lee.
or something.
I know Lee. I talk with Lee.
They're Bitcoiners mainly. They're Bitcoiners.
Yeah, I know.
So that's probably a good group to like ally themselves with it. If it's gonna be politics, like they aren't directly involved.
Sure. I've worked with Lee. We talked back and forth several different times when we were fighting against the Citycoin that was trying to push itself here into Austin. So I've always been relatively political myself. Like I've been involved quietly. I've done panels with the mayor in San Francisco. My nickname in my community in San Francisco was the mayor. Look, Parker, I talked to Parker about this too when I first moved here, and he's like, I'll do it if I have to, but I think I still have stuff to do at Unchained. And I have the same feelings where it's like, I don't want to be the mayor. I'd much rather be the CEO of PlebLab. But I do want to have a city that I enjoy living in. And right now, the political trend is trending more towards San Francisco than Texas. And I'd like to trend in the opposite direction. I want to keep trending towards like sovereignty and like liberty. I'm not interested in the model of like 10,000 people on the streets like shitting in front of my office door, like stabbing people that are coming out of work. The whole city smells like piss, and I'm over it, man.
Did you hear that episode of Joe Rogan that the mayor was on, or the
Which
governor
mayor? Austin
of
mayor?
Austin? Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Who was
listen
it?
to Adler, but he's on his way out. He can't run again, so at least he's gone. The problem is, like the new crop, no one better. It'll be the same nonsense as the last.
I mean,
2
they kind of
years.
talked about this though. Like Joe Rogan kind of got him to talk on this type of thing. Like, you see what's happening in California. How are we different, and how are we making sure that we're going to be different? And they really talked about homelessness.
Yeah.
As a big topic.
And did he have any answers that sounded legitimate?
He did. I mean, they did skew to the they skewed to the like politically safe.
Sure.
But I don't know.
Here's the thing though, is like the politically safe direction is not the right direction, but I do understand that there is a real nuance. Like, you have to be able to envision a new direction, but you have to be able to communicate that new direction through the lens of what people understand. There's a reason people like Bernie Sanders never win for president, because he has this big, bold vision. Whether you believe in his vision or not, he has a big, bold vision. The problem with the way he delivers that big, bold vision for most people is that he delivers it through the lens of like, we have to burn down everything that you know, everything that you're comfortable with. If you grew up in the United States of America under... What's that? Exactly. So everything that you're familiar with, we need to burn that to the ground and we need to start from scratch. And like, that kind of messaging doesn't work. You have to go through a lens of like, look, man, this is where we are. This is the reality we find ourselves in. And here's some possible solutions. Like, Keon talks about it all the time, even just for like raising money for a business, is like, anybody who's out there trying to sell that they are 100% certain that they're going to do this, this, and this, and here are the guaranteed solutions. It's not how it works. But like, here are some ideas for solutions, and like, here's why we need those solutions, because currently what we're doing isn't working.
You're saying you have to have a successful narrative
I mean,
to get things done.
Yes, but a successful narrative is difficult because
It is.
most people have one of two problems. They're either presenting the narrative of the same, or they're presenting it in a narrative of like, it has to be completely different at the expense of everything that you're already familiar
Well,
with.
that does seem to be the trend right now, just because I feel like, for whatever reason, everyone just feels like everything's ending soon, or
Yeah.
everything's crap, and that's just like.
We talked about
the
that
ethos.
today over lunch, is like, that's what it feels like if you're like deeply plugged into the news and
Yeah.
you're like studying online. But if you just like turn off the media and like go outside and hang out with your friends, like, outside's not perfect, But outside is definitely not like end of the world scenarios. There's not like people running around like shooting guns into the sky and like burning down buildings with
I mean,
flamethrowers on a regular
that's-
basis.
That's what first got my attention about Bitcoin at all, was just like, oh, there's some people that actually do have hope for the future and are imagining how it can be better and then like embodying that as they move forward and learn.
Yeah, I mean, I guess if I just like off the top of my head had to come up with a campaign slogan, it would be build. No, yeah, build back better, folks. No, it's like build the future today.
Yeah.
I think that would it's something like along those lines, right?
Yeah.
Like everything
Yeah.
you've heard like the like you have to like be the change you want to see in the world, right? Like this idea of the future, that place we're trying to get to, all of the work to get there happens today. It doesn't happen in the future. If we wait 5 years to start building that future, then we're at the same place we are today where we've done nothing for 5 years. So that would kind of be the way I would try to like pitch what we would be doing is like, look, we have today, let's just get some stuff done. I don't have the 476th step figured out. I don't know how we solve all of these problems that exist, but I have some ideas and let's just start trying to execute on them.
Ladies and gentlemen, the mayor.
Let's go. Mayor Murphy.
Cleaning up the homelessness, sponsored by Voltage. I'm just kidding, folks. But
Carla.
on a real note, if you're building on Bitcoin and Lightning, you should build on Voltage. Voltage, crushing it with the Lightning infrastructure, crushing it with supporting the developer community, crushing it supporting PBS and our political campaigns in Austin. So thank you guys at Voltage. We love you. We appreciate you. And ladies and gentlemen,
Yep.
I believe that's another episode of PBS.